Welcome, everybody. Who is interested in recapping for inspiration?
It was a pretty pretty straightforward session. We left the name of that. I wrote it down. Hold on, I have it in my notes. Branchborn, and we started to head towards the avium. Oh no, we didn't leave Branch. Yeah, we did leave from Branchborn.
Yeah.
We started to head towards the avium, and we ran into two grove tenders on the way. We ran into Havel of the Autumn Moon and the assistant Trevor of the Spring Path. Um, Trevor is the one who has actually seen this fire snake. I forget what the actual term is. There's a term for these kinds of spirits. They've normally been little like butterflies or birds, little small things.
Aspects?
Aspects. There we go. Um, and Trevor was basically trying to find someone to help him deal with and or study this fire snake. Excuse me. We agreed to go with them to the northern edge of the Scorched Grove since our trip to the avium was just sort of a well, we'll go see what they can tell us. We didn't really have a solid plan. This is um, after we sent Riffin on to Alderheart with the offer for a sit down. Along the way to the Scorched Grove, we were attacked by a swarm of ember bats, which was pretty rough, but we did manage to disperse the swarm. I can't remember what happened after that. Was that it? That might have been
Oh,
it.
then it was fun because there was some fire being
Yeah, there was a
that
fire ghost.
we
Oh, right.
none of us chose to deal with it like together.
Yes.
Like
Over the
we
Yeah.
course of
all
the
took
night.
right, we all took turns individually trying to deal with it, and of course just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then um we what did we do? We put
We put
flowers
flowers
on
on
the
either its
grave it
grave
was
or
checking out, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
either its grave or the grave of a level. As I recall, there was the writing on the grave was illegible at this point.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Beaufort is, I think, where we are headed. West of the forest, northeast corner of the Scorched Grove. No, that is where the vision might have been. I have that written down in my note. But yeah, that was a comedy of errors where instead of just dealing with that spirit before we all bedded down, we just dealt with it 2 hours at a time individually.
Yeah, after it burned down a good,
Chunk of
like,
yeah,
yeah, good, 40-foot circle. Yeah.
not our finest moment.
So it is early in the day. You have taken a short rest, I believe, after interacting with that spirit. As you are then escorted further northwest towards the reaches of the Scorched Grove that Hattie saw just the other day. Um, and walking through again, the air becomes quite dry. You notice many of the leaves around here. It is autumn, so most things are turning gold, but many of these trees appear to be already leafless. Some are even dry and brittle. And eventually, you break through the tree line and see before you just a wide stretch of land that at one time very clearly was part of the forest. There is the skeletal remains of trees that are all blackened. There is soil that has been upturned and the remains of brush and grass in heaps, dry and brittle and floating on the wind, and just hot air waving and pushing against you. It is immediately unpleasant and uncomfortable. Sorry. And as you're observing this stretch of land, there is suddenly a disturbance on the plain. Something seems to be moving under the thick coating of cinders. And there are small creatures that break from the remains of forestry here and run in scattered directions. But there is something deep underground that seems to be moving.
Trevor, you mentioned that this fire serpent thing could burrow. Is that what you had seen previously?
Sorry, were you talking to Trevor?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I thought you said Hattie. Oh, wow.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, could you repeat your question?
Yeah, Trevor, you mentioned the fire serpent that you had seen earlier. It had the ability to burrow. Is that the type of burrowing that you had seen?
Sort of. I think it was, well, before when I saw it, I saw it, but, and he kind of squints at the horizon, and says, I hope it's not, I hope that's not anything else.
Hmm. Well, I don't know about anybody else. I'd really sort of hate to approach it while it's all underground like that without any idea of its size or any ability to size up its weaknesses. Anybody got any bright ideas?
Not really. It is very big, but
Well, let's see what we can do to track that sort of burrow or hump that it's creating as it's tunneling underground. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll come up for air, I guess.
when I was up high and looking down at it, did it look like it was long enough that pieces of it were kind of like staying above, or we could like see the path because it wasn't going deep enough?
Yes.
It seemed to be like skimming the surface and taking the trees down, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And he would say, it was mostly on the surface. It shouldn't be too hard to find. As for hurting it, I guess just throw stuff at it.
I got my nails.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we start walking through there, it's gonna know we're here.
Hattie looks down. Something is below us.
Like right where we're standing?
I'm gonna tap myself and give myself advantage on initiative.
And suddenly a creature that resembles a huge molten snake breaks the surface of the ashen field with brutal force. The scales look like charcoal, and between each scale is a sinister, deep, bright orange glow. Just burning, even at distance. You can feel the heat from its core. The same flame kind of flickers at its eyes, and this serpent's head rears up as its whole body begins pulling itself from the ground. I need everybody first to it's Lily, to make a dexterity saving throw, and then I'll move you on to the battle map, and then I'll have you roll initiative.
Welcome back.
Nice. Wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come on, Lily.
I did
Oh
miss
boy.
one.
Gotta position you all.
Hattie knew it was coming.
All right.
Say, who was the idiot who said, hopefully this thing will break ground?
Mm.
Vendi, you will be knocked prone for the beginning of or until your turn.
Cool.
To be clear, this looks like the thing I saw, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's the right size to not be like a baby or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, Roderick is up first.
Roderick is up first. Oh boy.
Oh.
Well,
Yep. Is your initiative fixed, Hattie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, Roderick is still up first.
well, I don't like being directly next to this thing, so you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna draw my rapier and I'm gonna stab a fire snake. I'm sure nothing will come of me stabbing a snake that has fire inside its mouth like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sure, it's fine. Totally
Yeah, I'm
fine.
sure its blood
Totally,
is not magma.
totally normal. 14. I'm gonna guess it's gonna miss.
14 actually hits.
Okay.
It's an HP tank. Oof.
For 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, frick.
Did you forget your thingy?
Well, oh, the tails. No, I wasn't going to do that, but I will use a bonus action to bardically inspire Glass, who is right next to me.
All right.
And that will be. I'm going to go for that 10. Just move over and try to pull it. That's Trevor down by Gladys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. This thing, I don't know if it still counts as a beast or if it's some sort of elemental, but it can understand me because of speech of the ancient beasts. So I'm just shouting at it. Come on, you ugly son of a! I'm gonna make boots out of your fire hide.
This feat is so odd.
I mean, it gives charisma.
Uh-huh. It does.
I mean,
It does.
Giant eagles, giant elks, and giant owls all have their own language. Like, they're intelligent and can speak.
Mhm.
It's things like a giant snake that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily have a
That's edge
language,
case.
but still knows what I'm saying.
It's like the Firbolg speech of beast and plant,
Yeah.
except it's more niche.
It's only large ones. Yep.
It's only large ones, and inevitably when you encounter the large ones, they're not like chill. Like
You know,
Yeah, it's
some of
pretty
them
impressive.
Theoretically, could be.
Right, it's pretty impressive to come up with with an ability that is more niche than speak with beast and plant.
I've used this twice now. I also talked to a toad who also.
Yeah.
Talk to the great toad. Indeed.
Yeah.
talk. No, that's what I'm like. I'm not saying useless, just
Yeah, very niche,
yeah.
but also fun.
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
me. That is
Yes.
Roderick's turn.
All right, then it is Vendy's turn next.
I will stand and use a bonus action to activate my Boots of Speed to give this attack of opportunity. I must take disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see. A 24 to hit.
Yep, that tracks.
All right. With spitting and fiery hissing, it slashes out at you with a bite for 8 piercing damage.
Cool. Sick. Sweet. And with that, I will make 2 longbow attacks. One and then an action surge for another one. The first one did great. All right.
That hits.
Fantastic. And I will throw a grasping arrow on top of that
Nice.
as the arrow almost hits the beast, shatters into a bunch of shards, and embeds all over it. It's been a while since I played in this game. It's gonna take some damage when it moves, I think. Yeah, until it uses its action to pull the shards out.
Okay. All right. Is that it for your turn?
And let's see, that was 15. Round down, I have 20. Move 5 feet this way.
Okay, Gladys.
I am going to hang out right where I am. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and chucking a nail.
16 will hit.
All right, so that's nail, Hunter's Mark, and sneak attack.
All right. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I don't know if it's Trevor or Havel next to me, but whomever it is, I will scream, get the fuck out of here!
Okay, Hattie.
Okay, I go to here. Bonus action, take chalice form. Action, I'm gonna guiding bolt. Let's see if this hits. Nice.
That's gonna hit. Oh my god. All right. That hits and blasts a hole into it.
And that's my
Anything
turn.
else for your turn? Okay.
Bonus and action.
Oh. Okay. All right. The. Oh dear. Okay. The tenders are going to disengage and run back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then on its turn, the snake is going to throw its weight over Roderick with a 19 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
All right, you are constricted, which means you are grappled. You take 14 bludgeoning damage. Also constricted and grappled and restrained.
Okay.
And then it's going to take. I'll have it move a little bit, which I think it triggers its grasping arrow damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Take 6 slashing.
Okay. And then it is going to bite at Gladys with a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That's nearly a natural 20. For 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then is Roderick.
And okay.
I am grappled and restrained, so I'm not going anywhere. But that doesn't stop me from... It doesn't stop the candle on Roderick's hat suddenly ignites and suddenly lights up. And there is a small whooshing sound, and I am going to cast Shatter back here so that I'm just hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a Constitution saving throw.
20. So it
That
takes
will
5.
succeed. So it takes 5 thunder damage. Vendi, anytime, Vendi. Now I know what you were lacking, that toad. And I will bardically inspire Vendi for my bonus action.
All right. Vendi, it is your turn.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
I am doing my best. Walk this way and I'm my turn.
Okay.
Grab my dog.
Okay. All right, Gladys.
I will cast Booming Blade and try and jam a nail into it.
Okay, I've got Miles crying in the other room. Give me a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, let's just punish this guy for moving more so he'll have more incentive
yeah,
to hit
yeah.
Roderick. Genius, genius.
Well, something tells me this character isn't taking that into consideration when it moves.
Oh, I don't think it'll be moving any further. No, not until
Yeah.
both of you are dead.
Yeah, I don't feel like waiting around, so I'm actually going to use that Bardic Inspiration to try and hit this thing.
I think its AC is probably 14.
I hit with a 14 at the start, I believe.
Yeah.
Here, so.
Well, the 13 might be not enough, but the 17 almost certainly is.
Yeah, well, we've hit with 16, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. And I'm just going to move back 10 feet. 10 feet. Hey, come on, friend. I want to get me a pair of them boots.
Somebody's attack should have had advantage because of the... Oh, never mind. That was an
Yeah.
attack that hit after that. Never mind. Forgot.
Okay. How hurt are you, Roderick?
I've looked worse. I've looked better. About half-ish. Not quite bloodied. That's not true.
How melted is the candle on your hat?
We can tell how close you are to burning
Right.
out in life.
Right.
Okay, I will cast Bless on... Move to here. Everybody but me. As in the other 3 heroes here. And I'll use my bonus action to load up some Starstones. That's my turn. That seems
That's ominous.
okay. I was about to say, Snake crushes Roderick sounds bad.
It sounds like a clickbait headline.
Yeah.
You won't believe Snake crushes Roderick.
That bite would not have felt good.
You ever get that feel where you miss with advantage on a thing you're grabbing? Stupid idiot Snake.
Stupid snake.
This fucking idiot. We're gonna
Suck
show this
it.
man who's boss.
That's
Suck
right.
it, snake nerd.
Yeah.
Been eating all these trees. Don't know shit.
We're gonna
I'm
throw
sorry, I'm
gravel
back.
in your eyes.
I just
You
had to
got
pull-
blessed.
I got blessed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you got hit for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you also did get
Alright.
that as well.
No problem. Alrighty. Whew. Good thing that bite missed. Spirits, if you got anything to help me right about now, this would be a good time, and I will spend a bonus action to activate Tales from Beyond. Oh, that's exactly what I needed.
Nice.
See, Serpent, I heard a tale about a Jabin, fancy hat, couldn't be held down by anything, and neither can I, and I will use my reaction to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
Fuck
Love
yeah.
I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Everybody back up so that it gets hit by the brambles.
Hold up. When the target teleports, it can choose a number of creatures it can see within 30 feet up to its charisma, up to my charisma modifier, minimum of 1, to immediately use the same reaction. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, I was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it, Trevor, no. I will target both Hattie and Gladys, who can both use a reaction. It does take your reaction, but you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. 3, 4. I'm actually going to teleport down to Trevor. Because I don't want Trevor on his own. Although I'm still tempted to go over. It takes my action. So it was my bonus action to do Tales from Beyond, and then it was my reaction. No. I had used my action to then tell myself the story, and then my reaction to utilize the effect. I am done. But I am no longer being crushed by a fire snake, so, you know.
It could have been worse. Alright. Longbow. I did 20 to hit. I assume that's enough. 11. Go stand right here in front of the NPC, who I assume is a squishback, and I will end my turn.
I will use a bonus action to aim to give myself advantage. And chuck a nail. All right.
You could DM like this in combats and get like a whole copy paste board where you just press buttons and it's like, this PC's turn.
And I'm just going to hang out there. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. The snake shudders and tenses, and you see the glowing magma beneath its dark surface cool slightly before expelling. And what is your save, Vendi?
Oh, is it trying to
Mhm.
get my shit off?
Mhm.
Let me see. It's 13.
Okay, it manages to handily.
Ah, that makes sense. Athletics is probably something this thing is good at.
Yes. And then it dives underground. Roderick? Hello?
I can hear.
I forgot I was muted. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Okay, great.
I had a whole description of Roderick doing stuff, but
Oh.
no. Oh wow, 7. 7. All right.
Crushing it.
7 healing with my 2nd level slot. Good times. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Better than 0. And as a bonus action, Gladys, keep an eye out. And I will use my 4th and final bardic inspiration for this long rest on Gladys. 2 more levels, y'all, and I can do that every short rest instead of long rest. 2 more levels.
I will ready an action to shoot the creature when it surfaces.
Okay, Gladys?
I've got Hunter's Mark on it, so I would like to make a check to see if I can tell where it might resurface based on what direction it headed underground.
A perception check at advantage. Wait, no. I'll let you use the survival with advantage.
Yeah, they're the same for me, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
thank God for advantage.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming up over here.
Oh boy, I'll scare. Roderick, look out! It's headed that way.
Okay. You have any bonus actions you want to use?
I will move over here to try and make myself a target, and I will bonus action dodge.
Okay. You do not have a bonus action dodge. That's a monk one. You have
No, I want to be.
disengage,
No,
dash,
I'm a
and
monk. I'm a monk now.
you're a monk now?
No, I'll still roll over here and make myself a target.
Okay, great. Hattie.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in this direction. Also.
Okay.
And I will ready a frostbite for when it clears the ground.
All right. Do you have extended movement? How much? I don't know. I didn't see how far you moved.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. I don't know why it looked like you zoomed really far. Okay. We're gonna have them move up a little bit, back a little bit farther. Just as the ash snake bursts forth again, that means Hattie and Gladys are gonna need to make dexterity saving throws. It saves against the frostbite. Hattie, you are knocked prone. Gladys, you are fine. And that hits Vendi.
Alright. I'm gonna put a grasping arrow on that one.
Okay.
And that's my last arcane shot feature. Low 510 for the
As it comes out as it clears the surface, the yellow core begins to radiate white, and the mouth opens and out spews a hot, cindery. Hey, it's okay. Ashen wave of air, and I need Gladys and Roderick to make dexterity saving throws, and Trevor will as well.
It's been fun, y'all.
All right, the two of you save and take 7 points of fire damage. And
Okay, do the up and down arrows not work on the sheet for anyone else anymore? Oops.
No.
that'll work.
Okay, that's just me then.
And then it is Roderick's turn. You might just need to refresh your page.
No, it hasn't worked for a while now. Oh boy. Well, I am out of second level slots for Shatter and all that. So, breathing pretty hard, feeling pretty bad. Just gonna drag himself forward and stab a snake.
All right, I had to stand up. Just tell me what you roll.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Awesome. For how much
A lot of
damage?
green.
A whopping 6 piercing damage, because my dice are on fire.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
He will just as he is just stabbing this snake over and over. I said, I'm getting some boots, and then he will collapse to the ground exhausted.
Oh my goodness. Its cindered body begins to crumple and flake away, and the light within it is more revealed, but then begins to melt as a liquid and seep back into the earth.
I'm gonna point up above us and use this. Yeah, and just make it start raining in this like 30-foot thing. Centered on where it died.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Then what, fellas?
Look over at the tenders. We did it.
I certainly hope there are no more of those around.
Oh, do you need healing?
I have felt better, Hattie. I have felt better.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds. And then I'll throw with Chalice that at Gladys. And Gladys got hurt.
Fantastic.
All right. As you are letting the rain fall, and there is a small reprieve of cool air.
Is that both for me, Hattie? I'm sorry.
No.
The 9
The
for
first
you, the
one's
6
for
for
you.
Gladys. There is something that shakes the earth and nearly knocks you from your feet.
Fuck.
As all around, more smaller, thinner ash snakes break the surface and rear up, emitting terrifying hisses so shrill it sounds like the air is being torn. And as these snakes begin to circle around, there is something deeper, heavier, less violent, but more powerful coming from farther below. And these snakes don't attack and seem to cower and then flee, turning back and diving back under the ash. And as you look onto the horizon, something gigantic pulls itself over a far distant mountain and rises over the hills. A plume of ash darkens the sky, and as the dust cloud settles, you see a huge creature made of craggy black rock and pulsing orange magma, bellowing guttural sounds unlike anything you have heard before, as it crawls its way over the fields in your direction.
Does this look familiar to Addie and myself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Addie's running back into the forest.
We should get out of here. Hopefully, if it's chasing us, it's not doing what we've seen it doing.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's head out.
How far off is it?
It is far distant, but it is unmistakable that it is coming this way.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's not a village or anything between us and it, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, you start running.
It seems mad.
I doubt it had anything to do with that snake, since the others seem to be running from it. But we should probably do the same.
And you all sprint towards the woods. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The farther you go, the more distant the sounds of its rampage seem to fade. Though it is massive and covers a lot of ground with each stride, it does not appear that it is capable of keeping very good pace. And eventually, the tree line is thick enough that you cannot see it behind you anymore, though the sky still seems quite dark.
I don't know what the appropriate amount of distance to run away from a giant fire monster is.
Yeah, well, whatever your estimate is, let's double that.
Yeah.
I mean, do we just make our way to Alderheart and hope that the Perch God can? I can't imagine the Perch God's going to go up against that thing. It's enormous.
I mean, do you think we can fight it?
Even if we could, I can't right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've never seen anything like it. What about you three?
It was the thing from the
Mm-hmm.
vision, right? Yeah.
This is the thing that Miss Susan showed us.
That is
That we
bad.
saw. I hope that at least while it was chasing us, the people we saw in that vision had a chance to really get away.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
All right, it's
Uh-huh.
Ragnarok. Cool, yeah. Mhm. Guys, we're doing it in
By
chorus.
fire be purged.
Cleanses the world.
Anybody know where we can find the aspect of water?
Are
Have you-
we still
have you
running?
ch- Have you checked the sea? Sorry, go on.
If we've gone a little ways in, I will run up to the top of one of the trees and like look out across to see if it has reached the tree line yet.
Make a perception check. It is not yet at the tree line, but its molten hands are grasping into the earth and with just pure force, melting and hardening earth into stones that are being hurled into the forest and causing small blazes.
Yeah, Hattie's running back down to Alderheart. Yeah, to Alderheart. It's throwing big fire rocks.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't have to convince me.
Hattie's running on like all fours to try to go faster.
Well, we are not going to be able to run the entire way to Aldehat. We're going to have to pace ourselves. Okay, I'm not going to be able to run all the way to Aldehat.
Oh, well, I don't know what the next step is. I mean, how does anybody stand a chance against something like that?
Well, I imagine that thing is not new, which means it's been bound there before. You Grove Tenders have any stories, any knowledge, anything?
No. Nothing about what that is.
Perhaps the people at the Avion might know.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, I like where your head's at.
We make our way to Aldehat. If there's nothing there, we keep going to the Avium. Or wait, is Aldehat on the way? I always get turned around.
It just you gotta pick a destination. The Avium is farther south. You guys are not quite there. You are up here actually.
Okay.
So we could go to Alderheart first and then just cut directly over to the Avium.
Directly east, yeah.
It's not the quickest way to the Avium, but
It is not, but it is. It also gives us a chance to deliver this to Alderheart. So
Rallying
know-
troops also takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
So
very
giving
true.
them the heads up and then trying to get information and then coming back is not a bad move.
Well, also we know that they're having that sit down with Brenna at some point. Like that is in the
Oh,
works.
yeah.
So being able to pass this on and be like, look, y'all can fight each other, or you can, we can work together for this giant fire monster that just busted out of the ground. Like your
Yeah.
pick. Also, good luck hiding up in the mountains. This thing throws rocks. It is a living siege weapon.
It has the power of big rock.
All right, to Elderheart.
Mm-hmm.
To
All right.
Alderheart.
Yeah.
Are you guys taking any rests, or are you just moving?
I think
Let's
we
go,
just
Let's
Yeah,
go
I think
double
we
time,
just go.
baby. Caution
Hell
to
yeah.
the wind.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Hell
have
yeah.
to.
there's a giant flame monster. We
Yeah. We can rest at Alderheart, but we gotta go.
it'll be the trope of the messenger, like passing out on the doorstep. Fire monster.
One
Oh,
second, guys.
we didn't even have enough time for Roderick to harvest enough material for a good pair
I
of
know.
boots.
I didn't get
Fuck.
the boots.
I can't believe this.
Okay,
Sarah,
we
I'm
gotta
gonna go on.
You guys
Oh,
could have stayed on it. I told you it was a faraway thing.
I'm going on
Who's
strike.
throwing rocks?
You know what, guys? We gotta turn it. We gotta go back.
We
It's-
have to go back, Marty.
It's far off, but like,
To be fair, it's kind of a hollow threat. I have bird feet, so boots are problematic to begin with.
Bird boots. I don't know what those look like, but it's a fantasy world. We can have bird boots. Why not?
Little-
yeah,
Lots
Leather.
of buckles.
Yeah,
Lots of
little leather
buckles.
straps around the
Yeah.
ankles. Okay.
Fire snake sandals. There we go.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
ew.
Little tri-sand.
I don't know why the idea of a bird wearing sandals feels worse to me than.
I imagined those
So
little Blackwood samurai sandals,
Mm.
but
Hell
just
yeah.
covered in snakeskin.
no. I was thinking more like Crocs, but for bird feet.
Also,
Oh.
even
Yikes.
worse.
I'm so angry that you called that a sandal.
Look at this little bird with snowshoes. Because his feet were deformed, so they made him little snowshoes. Look,
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
to
Yeah.
splay out his joints.
his feet, yeah. So that, like, his feet were deformed, so in order to get them, like, strong and, like, correct,
Yeah.
they gave him little snowshoes.
Okay, so I am DMing while cooking ramen. So so you guys are just going straight to Elderheart.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you are going as quickly as you can,
Mhm.
which means you do not have the opportunity to be attentive to the things on the sides of the road. Which means
Probably not.
We take a -5 to passive perception for moving fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
as you are
So that puts my passive. Yep, single digits. All right.
There we go, baby.
Oh boy.
That's what we're talking about.
As dusk approaches, there are the lights of the creatures of the forest, their eyes, their bodies that begin to pick up just the fragments of the spirit of fire that that you have become a little bit more acquainted with in the past day or two. And so some such creatures blink from the darkness before you have the opportunity to rest, before you've taken the opportunity to rest. You are being hunted, stalked, and then attacked by creatures, large cat-like animals with dappled fur and pronged horns. And as soon as this kettle is done boiling, I'm going to move back onto the map and we're going to have another fight.
These are the
Yikes.
things we saw in the mountains, right?
They are very similar, though they are not quite the same. These are essentially the forest breed of the same creature, called a prowler. Known to have some mystic power, not terribly dissimilar from the ones you saw in the forest.
Good scrims.
What?
I remember that the ones on the mountain screamed. They
Oh,
screamed real good.
scream. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. My God. Harder to understand than the toddler.
They scream, and oh my god, did they scream.
All right.
It is nighttime, right?
It is getting towards dusk. It is not yet night.
Okay. So we can see at
And-
least.
Yes, you'll be able to see. I
That's a
have
thought.
saved a lot of trouble recently with just using the default combat map rather than searching for maps for this game, and saving all of the good stuff I'm finding for later game.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
the way to go.
Actually, for like a road encounter.
yeah. All right. Okay, Miles. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay.
Is the
minutes is
lad
too long.
hungry?
Apparently, for noodles specifically.
How did he let you know it was noodles?
He said noodles.
Did?
Yeah.
He's the saddest Moem in all the world. I did not know this was his noodles cry.
Well, he was muted when he actually asked for noodles.
This is the forlorn wail of the Miles who wants noodles.
It really, truly is.
It's the noodles dirge.
Never have I more greatly regretted not taking a short rest.
Yeah,
I have this
Look.
handout.
we're a bit panicked. Aww.
Aw.
They're gay together.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. This is very,
Definitely.
yeah. This is an incredibly gay portrait.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the first male NPCs they present you with, they're married.
Yeah. If they're not married, like they're
I know.
definitely like that monk life partner situation where you're like, well, we can't be quote unquote married, but like I guess we'll just be together until we die, huh? Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Can jive with that. All right,
All
Vendy
those,
is.
like, oh yeah, go.
Alright, I'll use a bonus action to activate my boots of speed. And an action to shoot this guy, because he's closest to the NPCs. I don't think I'm blessed, but
No.
19.
19 will hit.
Great. I got that big 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Oh my god. All right.
Then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Y'all have fun being food.
Okay. Gladys, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna step in front right here. I will cast Hunter's Mark on the fool right in front of me. And
How many of those do you have in a day?
You nailed. Well, I get one without a spell slot, and I'm an arcane trickster, so I've got
So you
two
get one
spell
more.
slots.
Gotcha. All right, I was just checking. An 8 will miss. Then, unless you have a bonus action.
That's it.
Oh, you already used your bonus action. Roderick.
All right, Vendy. Just like that time when we. Vendy? I am going to try to put this cat over here to sleep.
Okay.
I have first level spell slot.
Great. Tell me what you roll, and tell me if it's the one on top or the one on bottom.
The one on top.
Okay.
I only have first level spell slots, so let's hope I roll high. Ooh, 24 is probably not high enough.
It is not.
Which is funny, because that's almost a maximum roll.
I mean, 40 is max. So.
Oh no, you're right, it's D8s.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bad.
Yeah, I mean, above average mostly.
All right.
Doesn't matter. And I have nothing with a bonus, I don't believe, because I am
Right.
out of Bardic Inspiration. So yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit above average, or for a TED roll, a crit.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who's next in initiative.
It's
Hattie.
me.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to, as an action.
You don't even need me. Y'all don't even need me here.
I'm gonna, as an action, bless myself and these two, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to. Yeah, I'll take dragon form this time, which just means
Okay. There
when I make an intelligence or
Yeah.
wisdom check or a con saving throw to maintain concentration, I can treat a roll of a 9 or lower on the d20 as a 10.
Interesting.
Yep. So I'm concentrating on my bless.
Mm-hmm. And who else is blessed?
Roderick and Gladys.
Great. Okay. All right. Noodles have been served. Yes, because this is much, much later in the day.
Yeah, duh. Duh.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's my turn now. That's great. Okay. The first one bounds from the trees forward to attack Roderick. The other one just leaps onto Gladys. Oh my god, these things are vicious. Of the claws and teeth flying at you, Roderick, violently, only I think the bite with a 19 will hit.
That will definitely hit. My AC is only 14 for the others.
Okay. Yeah, well, it was a nat 1 and a nat 2 for the other roll, so. So you take 10 piercing damage from that one bite.
Righty.
And then Gladys, I have a 15, a 22, and then a 25.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
Okay. For 7 slashing from its claws, and
Mhm.
oh my god, 19 piercing for its teeth.
I am down.
Right. Well, you have some extra druids around you now, so that's something.
Mhm.
As you are immediately, you feel talons on you as you are healed for 9 points from Trevor. And then it is Vendy's turn.
All right, I got another arrow for the one that just took out my buddy for a crit.
Nice.
Let's see the. All right, 15 damage
No
is not the
mercy,
worst.
Vendy.
Man, that's it for me.
Okay, then Gladys.
How's this thing in front of me looking?
It has barely been scratched.
Well,
Damn. That's not good news.
no.
It's taking 23 points of damage.
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to do its damage from earlier. Okay, alright.
How's it looking now?
Not as good.
Not as
but it is not.
flawless.
It is not bloodied. It's not bloodied.
There he
And
goes.
Oh my god.
sneak attack.
All right. 10. Okay. It's a good hit. And then we're back to Roderick.
Okay. Well, I cannot take multiple attacks, so I am going to use Cure Wounds on myself. because I am at 2 hit points, and I am afraid a multi-attack will outright murder my face. So, yeah, Roderick, the candle flares up as Roderick spits out a bit of blood. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but it's going to have to do.
Okay. And then it's Hattie's turn.
I'm gonna guiding bolt this one here.
The bottom one?
Yep.
Okay. That is gonna hit. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry.
With a bless.
With the bless. 16, yes.
Oh,
All right. AC discovered. Target line.
16.
That's a big chunk. It's not doing so
Uh-huh.
great anymore.
I'm going to step up to here and try to put myself as much as I can between. I'll like get in its face and hiss at it.
All right,
That's my turn.
and then it will attack you
Mhm.
with a 20 to hit.
As a reaction, I'm going to use this. Upcast it because why not?
Swear to God, I'm going to take that spell for a magical secret.
So yeah, it's gonna hit. It's just a matter of subtracting damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 20, and then it is going to, after being spined, then just attack the next thing to you.
Oh,
Oh my god. The first attack does 5 slashing, so it's entire. So it takes 11, right?
yeah.
All right. And then the next attack's a 21 to Roderick
That'll hit.
for 9 slashing.
And I'm down.
That's just enough, I think. Oh no. And then it's going to step forward and attack Trevor with its last attack with the 25. And oh, Trevor might be dead. The remaining druid is in a bad way now. Doing the best they can. Is going to heal Gladys for 5.
That is much appreciated, and I hate to bring this up.
Uh-huh.
Did you mean to only attack with one of those 2 creatures?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you might want to hold on to those 5 points of healing.
Uh-huh. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to last too long.
24, 14, 20.
2 of those hit.
Okay.
And you know
for-
what? Just for shits and giggles,
Uh-huh.
that's my last spell slot. If I'm going out.
Excellent.
Excellent. The first attack does 11 slashing,
Okay.
and then the second attack does a 7, so you'll roll those 2d4 again.
Okay. What was the second attack? 11?
11 damage and then 7 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
So 6 and then 3.
It takes that much back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so both of those attacks, it would have taken both attacks to take you down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it will take the total of that that damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I assume the reduction doesn't matter.
No, if I had taken 1 less point of damage across the 2 attacks, I'd still be up.
Oh wow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Vendi.
Well, now
12.
it's your druid's turn.
Oh, yeah, to heal you for 5. You're back up, Gladys.
I did a 12 to hit.
I don't know which one you were targeting. It misses either way.
It doesn't matter. Yes, I'm going to stow my bow and walk 50 feet this way. That's it.
Okay, Gladys.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
That's gonna hit. And 14 is exactly enough damage to kill that prowler. How do you want to do it?
I will jam a nail into whatever major artery is in a leg and let it bleed out as I'm running around to here.
You're so unusually gross with your killing in this game. Like so far beyond any other like I see you play a barbarian and it's not as gross as this.
Yeah. Barbarian's just like, go hit it.
Yeah. I headbutted a couple of times. All right, Roderick, you're up. Oh, roll a death save.
No, I'm not.
Oh no!
It's fine. It's a 2 on the die. It's not the 1. The 1's from the bless.
Yeah. Hattie.
Yeah, I reach out and I tap Roderick. Yeah, this feels like
fatality.
There you go, 12 health, Roderick.
Alrighty.
Humblewood fatality. Gladys wins.
Do you have a bonus action, Hattie?
I'll prep a Starstone.
All right. You pick up a rock right as the prowler snaps out at you with an 8, an 11, and a 10. Okay.
Oh, wow. Hattie just fucking like gets low to the ground, scampers around.
All right, how are we doing? Can't be helpful right now, actually.
Can he heal his lover?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Stabilize him.
Right. We are running low on spell slots here,
don't
gang.
bury your gaze already.
But Trevor will live to see another day. Vendy, it's your turn.
Don't do it, Wheaton.
We do all have to play gaze and Tay2, right? So we can't get killed.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, when that stopped me, though.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, but then we can take it to you like it's your fault.
Like, most of my NPCs are queer. Most people die in my games.
Yeah, that's true.
19. How does that do? All right.
Well hit.
I did a 6.
It's just law of averages, baby. If most of the most things are gay, the gays are gonna die.
Gays can't die. That's not real.
What if...
Ask Freddie Mercury.
What if Sprite Pepsi being the one unfortunate straight, and his longevity is directly tied to the fact that he is straight? I don't like this idea that I've had.
Let's move. I don't like it.
No, it's bad.
Existential.
It's not good. Don't like it. Gladys, you're up.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Well, actually, I don't know if I'm still blessed considering I've died twice.
You are.
You are.
Concentrating on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I'm bleeding out myself, so my aim's not so good.
It could be better.
Okay, Roderick, you are prone and under the prowler.
I will crawl my way out from under it and stand up. All right now. And I will I will make sure to grab my rapier as I am crawling my way out from under this beast, and I will go ahead and I'll give it a stab because I am low on spells. Stab. Nope, that's an 11. 12.
Yeah.
So that'll miss.
Okay,
That's
Hattie.
it for me, I got no bonus.
I guess shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw a Starstone from point blank. Not gonna go well. Don't worry about it. Did not go well.
No,
Don't worry about
no.
it.
And it's its turn.
Totally fine.
Wreaking devastation. All right. We're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, starting with Gladys. 17.
Oh yeah, that does it.
7 slashing.
Yeah, I'm down for the third time.
Night night.
And Hattie, 22
Yep. Reaction.
for 9 slashing. You get a spiny shield again?
Suck it.
Nice.
You gotta burn them while you got them. We're in Humblewood, baby.
Yeah.
Suck it. All cap. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry.
That
I'm
was the
pretty happy
energy
about it,
I
though.
needed, actually. I need this
Oh,
violence.
God.
And the last attack to Roderick with a 14.
That'll hit.
9 piercing.
Still up.
Aren't you glad you got that second level cure wound?
Yeah.
I got you, boo.
All right, we're gonna try. Oh, fuck yeah! Produce flame. Did it? Did hit fire? There's little 3 points of fire damage. Good work, gang.
Hell
Vendi.
yeah.
That'll hit. All right.
I'm doing my best, y'all.
Keep swimming. Just keep
You're
swimming.
doing great.
Gladys, roll a death save. Fuck yeah, you're back up.
Oh yeah, let's go down a fourth time this fight, baby.
You still
that-
get you get your turn.
Yeah, you're up
That
with
put-
1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stand up. Bonus action aim for advantage and nail.
I need a hero.
23 will hit for 5 and alright,
Oh.
7. Alright, Roderick.
I didn't take the time to skin that snake, but I'm gonna make a fine. I was trying to say fine and fancy at the same time. I'm
That's
gonna make a
A
fine
fart
rug
snake.
out of you.
That's gonna hit. It's a very good stab. It's still up.
It's not a very good stab, unfortunately. Farnsey rug, yes.
I'll make a farnsarug out of you.
All right, Hattie.
Frostbite.
Finish it. Finish
Eh.
Oh, it failed.
Oh shit! Big fork hole damage, baby.
I hit. A point.
What's the additional features to?
It just
Frostbite?
gets disadvantage
Disadvantage
on
on
the
its
first attack.
next attack. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remember between that one and the one that reduces movement.
Ray of Frost.
That's Ray of Frost.
Speed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going back around. Disadvantage for a nat 1. And a 12 to hit Hattie.
Nope.
And a 10 to hit Gladys.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. And how many spell slots do we have, boys? We can do this one more time. Gladys, you are healed for 9.
Make him save his husband.
Yeah.
No, they're both good now. They're
Okay,
both good.
okay.
They're both
I was
conscious.
concerned. You were like, he got chomped and he dead.
I did,
Like, oh,
but
no.
he's fine. He got healed. He was dead for maybe a moment. Vendi.
He got better.
Yeah.
12 piercing damage.
12. How do you want to do it?
Yes.
I am going to dive past Gladys and look up into this thing as it looks down to me to eat me and shove an arrow through its mouth.
All right. How do y'all feel about how?
Humblewood fatality.
As
Is
Vendi
it-
goes,
wins.
as Vendi goes flying by and kills this thing, and it falls to the ground, I'll pat her on the back and Arius, hey, thanks. Here, have a nail, and I'll just collapse onto the ground.
I'll catch her so she does not collapse to the floor. Not taking or doing anything with the nail for fear of hurting either one of us.
Okay, it might be time to rest.
Can everyone else walk?
Yeah, I'm just gonna need. Oh boy, I'm just gonna need a minute here. Oh.
Yes, let's take a rest, I think.
It's getting dark anyway.
Yes, that is not a problem for me, but I understand it is scary for you.
It's not that it's scary. It's that I think if I were to walk into a tree right now, I might actually die from that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna start a little fire right here, and then I'm gonna maybe I'll just skip the fire.
No, starting a fire is a good idea. While you do, I'm gonna go look for the thing again. Hattie will scamper up one of the trees.
Okay. Perception check.
I'm gonna give myself guidance real quick. Give a little whisper, touch my star map. Okay.
Oh. Huh. I was
Yeah.
gonna tell you weren't really gonna be able to see it, but Patty sees everything. You still see basically what you can see is just the glow over the trees.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot to do this.
Okay. All right.
Get higher and look as far as I can see.
Yeah. Its form is kind of indiscernible. You see the spot where this thing has to be, theoretically, because what you see is fire, but it is moving with intention at the trees.
So has it officially reached the tree line?
Yes.
Okay. And I can't get a sense for like how fast. Well, I guess based off of where it started and how long it's been.
It's not fast.
Yeah.
And you don't see much of the forest burning. Burning actively, I should say.
Okay. Is it still throwing boulders, or now that it hit the tree line, is it kind of just pushing itself through?
That.
Okay. Yeah. I'll stay up for the full minute and just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
To try to get a gauge for like how fast it's moving. Essentially, can I roll it, I guess, an associate check to see at its current pace how long would it take it to plow through to Alderheart?
A very long time.
Okay.
Like more than just days.
Mm-hmm. I guess
you
I
live
can
in a very
also-
heavy, like a big forest, and the farther you go in, the bigger the trees
Yeah.
are. Like
I guess
it
that was
is hard.
my follow-up question. Like the tree line appears to significantly be slowing it down.
Yes.
It has to like plow through. Okay.
Mhm.
After a minute, then I'll go back down and relay the fast version of that to the party. That is to say, all of the relevant details, and none of Hattie's foot shuffling.
Oh, well. Sounds like at least that means we've got time to rest and not have to worry about that.
Agreed. But Alderheart should know it is going to be a problem for them very soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll take our
Say,
50-minute break. Oh, continue.
Say, Roderick, anything I can do to help you get some of them skins off? I know you missed out on your boots.
Oh, I don't know anything about making rugs, but it sounded good at the time.
I don't either, but doesn't hurt to try. I'm going to try and skin these things.
All right. You can roll a survival check. Roderick is able to provide assistance. Jack of all trades.
I will do so.
All right. They are skinned. They're not going to be able to be treated and, tanned or whatever right now, but
Mm-hmm.
you have pelts, which you
that's-
know, like, obviously you just fought one and that was a pain in the ass, but
Mhm.
these are, like, this is like a status symbol to have killed a prowler.
So I've got 2 prowler pelts, correct?
Correct.
Fantastic. I will drape them over whatever the lowest tree branch is. Let whatever gore and viscera drip off until I'm ready to roll them up and head out.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll take our 15-minute break. We'll be back at the top of the hour and take your guys' long rest in that time.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I love the fucking savagery we're slowly bringing into Humblewood. Just straight up, let's get just cottagecore mayhem. I can ram some goddamn nails in some cats' fucking heads.
It's cottagecore, but it's the cottage from like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hell yeah. It's cottagecore by way of the Christmas critters from South Park.
Nice. I just had an image. I don't even know what it's a commercial for, but they're making fun of like horror films in it.
Mhm.
And, it's the teen kids and they've escaped the primary house, but they're still running away from the killer. And one of the kids turns to the rest of the group and is like, well, why would we get in that fully gassed up car and drive away? We can go hide behind all the chainsaws hanging in that shed. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, the movie tells us that this car is going to break down like
Right.
15 minutes down the road, and or the killer is going to teleport in front of us.
Right.
Or into the
Down
backseat.
ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the funniest fucking Cracked articles back when Cracked was Cracked, where they did a breakdown of what the Friday the 13th 2 movie must have been like for Jason. Like, if you imagine him having to like walk to a different town, and like Jason just spends most of the movie just like, we never see him run, so presumably just walking or like
Right.
hitchhiking, because he's got to get to another town to do the whole murder thing, and then he's got to get to a different town to do the murder stuff there.
Right.
So like, does he steal a bicycle? But he was like a 5-year-old when he died or whatever.
Right. Would he
So,
know
like,
how to ride a bike? Right.
Yeah, would he know how to ride a bike? He certainly wouldn't know how to drive a car. So he's not stealing a car.
Well, that's assuming that he couldn't grow after he died, which is physically untrue, so I don't know why it would be mentally untrue. Maybe he's
Well,
been learning stuff as a ghost ghoul,
Yeah,
is
he's
what I'm
taking a
saying.
learner's course in hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Catching
I
up on all
like-
that stuff.
Do you think
figuring
he's in
out.
hell?
Like, I don't see why he would be in hell between like 1 and 2, like when he's not the killer versus
Right, okay, so he's in heaven, and then his mom dragged him back to here. So yeah, he probably got like at least a learner's course in heaven. I bet they do that.
I like the concept of a movie franchise where the first film, so, you know, Psycho Killer 1, right, is straight up horror film. Psycho
Mhm.
Killer 2 is straight up horror film, but they release a Psycho Killer 1.5, which is just like either a comedy or like an existential road trip movie, right? Where it's just the killer moving from one location to the other. It doesn't kill anybody.
The
Just
whole
like,
thing is framed like one of those like they're usually recently they've been Steve Carell films
mhm.
like
Yeah, exactly.
Little Miss Sunshine or whatever. Like it's
Yeah,
quirky.
right,
He's meeting people along the way,
right.
learning some lessons about stuff. This is also just Pee Wee Herman. It's occurring to me.
Yeah.
Whoops. Whoops. We've described Psycho Killer 1.5 is if Jason did a Pee Wee Herman.
Nice. Well, and actually, that's another great way to make the series, right? You can flip it, just, have Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, insert a Pee Wee Herman murders everyone, right?
Just
And then move on to Pee Wee's Big Top Adventure.
yeah, and never discuss what happened.
Nope. Nope.
It's fine.
Right.
Did
A
he leave a
movie-
trail in his wake? Yeah.
A movie in which Pee Wee Herman unwittingly does cartoon violence to random bystanders
Uh-huh.
and they actually die
Yeah.
would be pretty funny and gruesome,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's essentially like the Mask, but from the comics Mask,
Right.
not the movie one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, absolutely.
Like the hardcore brutal big head Mask,
Right.
where he just fucking destroys people.
Well, and the crazy thing is, like, Paul Rubens is just crazy enough that I think if somebody pitched this to him, he'd be like, yeah, let's turn Pee Wee Herman into an axe murderer for a movie.
I love the idea of his fucking weirdo nightmare house being like, it's like a fucking Home Alone style, like the couch eats a guy, like
Yeah.
a fucking Seed John Wick style on Pee Wee
Right.
Herman's like weird fucked up
Right.
sentient house where everything is alive and is coming alive to start killing people.
Right. And
All I can think of is the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Yeah,
where Paul Rubin was like a murderous
Yeah.
vampire in that
Right.
movie.
sure was. Oh fuck! I'm stuck on imagining the living couch, like opening its maw.
oh, yeah, like
Eating someone.
Cherry just has a hunger that can't be satisfied. Like, every time they open Zombie's box, like he's just in there, like pleading with Pee Wee to come back to sanity, and they just slam the box closed on him.
Holy shit! This is so good. God damn it! The zombie bowl is so good.
Yeah.
Zombie opens box. Oh Christ!
Right.
What
That's
the
even
fuck?
better. Right.
Pee Wee, Pee Wee, you don't get a wish. Pee Wee, there's 6 dead guys in the living room.
Right. I mean, I think it's 6. There's so many parts, it's hard to tell.
What the hell did I miss?
We're describing a horror movie where, well, there's 2. 2 different ones. One is Pee Wee as a violent wanderer, enacting cartoon violence on those he follows, which was
Huh.
couched in Adam's idea of imagining like a Psycho Killer movie 1, Psycho Killer movie 2, and Psycho Killer movie 1.5 is the like comedy road trip series where he's just traveling from one place to another, getting up to hijinks, which then created Pee Wee Herman somehow. But then I imagined like a John Wick style home invasion on Pee-wee's Playhouse where all of the furniture just starts eating them.
Wow.
Yeah. Fucking Cherry just opens its terrible maw, kills a guy. I'm trying to remember what the name of all of them are. There's Cherry. I think there's like Mr. Window.
That's right.
Yeah, Mr. Window definitely closes and like decapitates a guy.
Oh yeah.
I've
I
never
don't-
actually seen Pee-wee, so I have no idea. I just know
Oh,
that
I
he's
forgot about
whispering.
I forgot about fucking Conky. He's got a killer robot in his fucking house already. Goddamn Conky 2000.
Yeah.
Fucking Johnny number 5 little robot just scooting around. There is far more Pee Wee Herman lore than I'm comfortable with. There is an extensive Wikipedia like fucking fandom around Conky, and I don't care for it. How did Pee Wee's Playhouse even come to be as a concept? They were like,
I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but for some reason I think like it morphed into like a kids program. Like the original concept of Pee Wee Herman was to spoof kids programs, but for an adult audience. Right. And it was just I mean, it was effective, right? But it was just so cute and kids were just so drawn to it. It's like, oh well, that's where the money is, so screw it. I did not realize Tim Burton directed Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I should have realized that. That makes perfect sense.
Wow.
Tell him Mad Marge sent you. Oh no, tell him Large Marge sent you. Large Marge has been dead for 40 years. Don't mind me as I go down childhood nostalgia lane.
You're good. I am reading up on a section I thought you guys were going to not be interacting with. So.
Well, you see, what happens is when you just keep making left turns, eventually you end up back at the story at some point. It's just like a big circle.